Hello and welcome to Engine Adventures review of this 2023 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss.
As you've noticed, this is the off-road review, and also for the returning viewers, you'll notice some new camera angles. So I have a friend, Kevin, who's helping out. He's flying the drone here and gotten some other footage from different angles on the GoPros. I'm really excited to have him on board. Sounds like he's going to be helping out quite a bit, and you may see him in some upcoming videos. We'll give him a formal introduction later, but thanks, Kevin, for all your work today.
All right, high-speed off-road. We are in some drive mode. Let's try, I wonder what it says. There we go, grass, mud, gravel. We'll do the off-road mode. We're in four-wheel drive auto, and yeah, we're just gonna hit it. So we're at 18, about 18, 19 through there, 20. It's pretty smooth so far, no bottoming out. Yeah, even over that. Here's a hard one. Nope, no problem there. 20, seems to be handling 20 just fine. Bump it up a little. There's a jump. Almost lost our mount on the back, we're still good. Yeah, I would say this thing is in the 23 range. Yeah, we're good. So I would mark that one as a 23 over the high-speed off-road section. Okay, I think I just learned something. Hill descent control. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna go back to 4 high. 4 high. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go back into terrain mode. And it's gonna stay. It told me it was unavailable, but it wouldn't tell me why. So now we're gonna do terrain mode. And it definitely am doing two-footed driving. This is quite scary at first, but now we're good. Okay, so there we go. I'm struggling here. Okay, now terrain mode. There we go, and now, so terrain mode's not working great for downhill assist. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the downhill assist. It disables the terrain mode on its own, and let's see what we can do here. I can hear the ABS going. Yeah, not too bad. So with the downhill assist, this is in four-wheel drive high, remember, so there's probably no gearing right now helping out, at least not much. So interesting, at least I learned that feature. So to use terrain mode, holy cow, you must not be in the downhill or hill descent control setting. So go ahead and disable that. And we're gonna flip this back to auto. This truck does have the G80 rear locker on it, and we're just gonna keep running it, but I'm imagining the G80 is gonna lock up, and even in auto, two-wheel drive is just not gonna make it. Not everyone, people do ask, oh, two-wheel drive, you can make it on two-wheel drive, and there's not a chance. So anyway, we'll go ahead and do this in auto and see. This one might even show you which wheels are spinning. See if we can do this in four-wheel drive auto. Yep, it showed the wheel slip, and I don't know if it locked up. It might have locked. There we go. So wheel slipping, brakes are flying to those wheels. G80 just locked, and G80 locked again. So I'm going a little bit faster than I would normally like through that, just keeping the G80 locked. But yeah, overall, not bad. All right, now 4 low. And we're just gonna use engine braking. So you can see the L1 right there. It's locked into first gear, 4 low. Kind of a cool elevation thing. It took me forever to figure out how to read it. So this side is 1,000 feet elevation, and that's hundreds. So we're just over 4,000 and just over 600, or in between 6 and 7. We're at 4,689 feet elevation. This is kind of their off-road. They have various different off-road settings. So pitch and roll, which let's go ahead and get, because this gets pretty nasty right here. I'm still on the brakes. I'm going to be on the brakes for a little bit of this crawl ratio check, but it's only showing 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's see if we can go above the, oh, there we go, 21, 22. So pretty steep. Got up to 22 degrees. If I drop into this hole, it might even go higher. I'm a little bit to the side of the hole, but add some pitch to it. Anyway, and that shows here as well. So this other screen doesn't give you much additional information, but it does add some. And let's go here. There we go. Okay, off the gas, off the brake, and not bad. 4-wheel drive low, first gear. I will put the crawl ratio up on the screen. I don't know it right now because I didn't look up the first gear ratio. Oh, I don't know why it's taking off now. Like it chose to do that on its own. Like it revved up the engine. I don't know what it's doing. So now that's normal. I had to push on the brake to bring it back down. I don't know what that was about. Doing its own thing, I guess. So let's go ahead and do another one here. This time we're gonna go up in 4-wheel drive low, going as slow as we can, and yeah, let's hit the terrain mode, why not? So, I mean, play around with the different drive modes if it's your truck, your terrain, whatever you're on. Mess around with the drive mode, see what's best for you. In this case, I'm just gonna go slow, and we're gonna do the terrain mode. And my goal here is to go as slow as I can. So, I mean, we're not even on the hard part yet. So let's get up to the hard part, and then I'll go as slow as I can. So right here, and you can see the line of my wheels coming down. Okay, right here we should start getting in right. Well, the length of this truck, the wheelbase must be perfect, so it was avoiding that first one. Okay, showing the front wheel spin. It's not showing the rear. Oh, there it goes. So it's showing that one in the air and that one in the air. We're gonna lock the G80 here if it doesn't do it. There it goes. Lock the G80 and up it goes. All right, so let's go down. Let's try another terrain mode. I don't know if I showed all of them on here. Still don't like this angle, whatever. Okay, close this out, and let's try these different drive modes. So terrain, tow haul, off-road. So we're gonna do off-road mode, and might scrape the belly here. I'm going straight over this instead of angling. Huh, there we go, no problem. And off-road mode, I guess, this is more for going up the hill than down the hill, but we'll go ahead and hit the off-road mode. Keep it in off-road mode for when we turn around and come back up. So again, we didn't exceed the 22 degrees we were at before, but still quite steep on this. And lock it into first, let it go. Let's see if this one decides to take off on me. I don't know what it was doing last time. 3 miles an hour. We're steeper here, and it's holding a better speed here than when it was over there on the less steep area. So I'm on the brake actually. This is a pretty good dip. Yep, so we're okay. Oh, there it goes. Oh, brought it back. All right. So I think, oh, I wasn't in the hill descent control. That makes sense. I was confused. All right, back up the hill this time with the off-road mode. And again, as I mentioned, to protect the transfer case, you're doing something like this, hit 4 low, let the G80 lock up and just climb it. Don't screw around, try not to use the brake torquing and all that kind of stuff. Rock crawling is not gonna be great in this truck just because G80 auto locker isn't, you know, it engages, disengages, whatever. It's hard to do slow speed crawling with that. But as far as, you know, terrain like this, whatever, you run into an occasional spot where you need, you know, need to use it, need the locker and whatever. Yeah, be sure, just drive through it. Don't hang out and do what I'm doing now. So I don't even know if I got the G80 to lock. Okay, it's locked here, maybe. No? Okay. Anyway, use the locker when you can so you're not killing the transfer case. Obviously, you'll get used to how to use it, applying a little throttle, getting the wheel to spin, and actually, I know I said don't use the brake, but keeping pressure on it will keep it locked as well.
For protection underneath, you see everything is kind of lifted up and out of the way. The transmission there's up, the transfer case is protected until we get to the fuel tank. It is completely unprotected. You can see the whole plastic tank there. It is up flush with the frame rail. It's not above it like the other unprotected components, so there is some risk there.
Thank you for watching Engine Adventures review of this 2023 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss. Pretty darn capable. Look at that articulation there. I mean, for a stock vehicle, that's pretty darn good if you ask me. So this really is, I'm surprised. Like, anyway, sorry, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it to articulate that much and fully stuffed here. Not a lot of room for bigger wheels, tires here on the front. I mean, there's a half-inch gap, but they're on the rear, so maybe extend the wheelbase an inch and put some bigger tires on there, you're good to go. But yeah, and up front, of course, not nearly as much. This isn't quite, well, there you go. So has another half-inch of play there. Really quite a nice truck all arounder. Towed with it, does great towing. Drove it around town, through some twisties. It remains stable and flat, plenty of torque on hand all the time. You don't have to over rev this thing to get it to move. Really, Chevy's done an excellent job. The Colorado was close to #1 for me before. I didn't like the old V6 a whole lot, but the 2.8 diesel I did like. And this thing, I don't know. It might be knocking the Frontier out of the top spot for me. It really is quite a capable truck. Excellent around town, smooth and controlled. They've done a good job with the turbo, tuning the transmission. Just an excellent all-around truck. Be sure to check out the towing and review videos if you're interested in those. Be sure also to hit subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. This one's going to have some new stuff in it, or you already saw it, but anyway, we've got a friend out here helping us out, and he may show up on the channel a bit more often as well. Looking forward to working with him and helping with some footage, and he may end up editing and doing reviews as well. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.